Good afternoon. We are coming to you live right now because we do have some possible tornadic activity here in Tallahassee right now. So here's the situation. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning in our area right now. We don't have a tornado warning yet, but check out this huge hook echo that we're seeing right now just on the north side of Tallahassee, on the north side of I-10, crossing through Bellwood Estates right now into Birdie Path Acres. This is going to continue to move towards the east-northeast right now. So if you were in any path of this hook echo right here, a little bit to the north and a little bit to the east, this is your time. Take this very, very seriously. Although there isn't a tornado warning out yet, there is a very high possibility that we could have a tornado spin up in this area right now that's going to continue to move towards the east-northeast. Check out all of this heavy rain right now just on the left side of this hook echo. All of this air is being sucked in, which is very typical of how a tornado actually forms. So once again, if you're on the north side of I-10, right on the north side of Tallahassee, right here, see where these greens are starting to meet the reds? This is where tornadoes start to spin up. We have winds moving in two different directions starting to meet each other. This means that we could have a tornado spawning right over here in this area right now. And once again, we don't have a tornado warning active, but any moment now we could see one, and that's the time if you are in this path, that's when you're going to want to take shelter, get to that lowest area of your home. If you're on the road anywhere right now, heading home from work, right in this line going up towards, what is that?
That's Thomasville Road.
Up through Thomasville Road right now. If you're on that road going home, you might want to pull over, go into a local store, try to get in there for a little bit, wait till this passes over, because at any time this could form into a tornado, although it's not a tornado warning yet. Once again, if you are on your way from home work right now, up Thomasville Road, if you're headed up towards Bradfield, or if you're heading down south back towards Tallahassee, please try to pull over, head into a store or any type of solid building that is on the side of the road. You don't want to be in your car if this does happen to spawn into a tornado. Once again, this is our reflectivity radar. So where these reds and greens are starting to meet is where we're seeing rotation, and we're seeing two different winds going against each other. Check this out. This is even a better view of it. It's a really tight circle right now. This is a random splot of winds that are going completely in the different direction, which is very typical of tornado formation. So we could see a tornado warning pop up right now in North Tallahassee, in Leon County right now, heading across Thomasville Road. This is kind of something that we can see different debris patterns in. Right here, we could have a little something, but nothing definitive of a tornado on the ground right now. But once again, because of this hook echo that we're seeing, there could be a tornado that spawns up at any time. And once again, this is going to start moving towards the east-northeast, so it's going to move across Thomasville Road, through Leon County, eventually into areas possibly South Bradfordville into Centerville. So if you are in these areas, keep an eye on this because this could form into a tornado at any time. And once this does pass through, we are going to see those severe thunderstorms that are present in the severe thunderstorm warning that's active throughout Leon County right now, all the way into the east, heading up into South Georgia. That's that orange area right here, our severe thunderstorm warning. Once again, not a tornado warning yet, but this echo is very, very significant for some possible tornado spawning in the future, especially in the very near future. Once again, heading across Thomasville Road, right here we do have, on our velocity, once again, this is the winds going in different directions in the same area, very typical of tornado formation. Here we go, right here. It is a little bit weaker than it was before, but we could still have that tornado spin up. If you're in this area right now, there might be a possible funnel cloud that you can see. So once again, if you are on the road on Thomasville Road heading north or south back towards Tallahassee, please try to get out of your cars, head into the nearest business or restaurant or building that is a solid structure, because if that tornado warning is issued, you're going to want to get into the lowest area of your home or whatever building that you're in, away from windows, okay?
And so this is near your Tallahassee Trader Joe's. This is where the Thomasville Road Publix is, right at the intersection where it says Bradfordville. That's where you have a Target. There is a Crumble Cookies. But this particular circulation is kind of broad right now. The severe thunderstorm warning that Josh has been talking about does have a tornado possible tag for this broad rotation, but this is heading directly towards the Walmart on Thomasville Road as we enter a highly populated part of Leon County.
That's right. Yes, this is Leon County. This is still incorporated Tallahassee. It's going to move east-northeast across Thomasville Road very, very soon. If you're in this area, please take precautions. We don't have a tornado warning yet, but we could have one pop up very, very soon. Once again, here's that reflectivity radar. These reds and these greens are meeting, and that's different winds going in different directions, which is very significant in terms of tornadoes spawning up in this area. It's passing right over Oak Knoll Estates right now. It's about to cross Thomasville Road, just right here, and it's going to continue moving towards the east. So if you are in this path on the north side of Tallahassee, you got to keep an eye on this. Keep an eye out on your phones if that tornado warning is issued. That's gonna come out soon. This is near McClay School. So if your kids are in aftercare right now or possible late afternoon sports, make sure that they are safe. You know, try to give them a call and make sure everything's okay over there. Hopefully the schools will be doing the right thing and getting the kids inside, because this is nothing to play around with right now. Even though we don't have a tornado warning out, this is very significant in terms of turning into a tornado at any time. On this radar, you can see all these significant rainfall totals, all these strong thunderstorms because we have that severe thunderstorm warning. This is going to show us where a possible debris field could come up if there is a tornado in the area. Right now, luckily, we aren't seeing any, so that's a very good sign that there isn't a tornado on the ground picking up any debris. But okay, so it seems like it's getting closer to Thomasville Road right now. It's definitely a little less significant than it was before, which is a very good thing. It's about to cross over right now. It's in northwest Tallahassee, so if you're in that area, take your precautions. Try to get inside if you are outside right now. These red areas is winds going in different directions than the green areas, and that's going to continue to move across northern Tallahassee into the east, a little bit south of Bradfordville and Centerville. So if you're in these areas, please be careful. Make sure that you're not on the roads, especially if you're on the way home from work right now. You want to get out of this area as soon as you can. So before, where we did see that hook echo down here, it's starting to kind of decrease a little bit. Yeah. It's not having that same rotation that it was before, which is a good sign, but we still have that severe thunderstorm warning in place. And you can see that all these reds on the radar, that's some very heavy rain with some possible lightning associated with those. Up to the north, we do have a tornado watch in southern Georgia for most counties right now, especially in Thomasville. They have another severe thunderstorm warning coming through a little bit on the south side of Thomasville, heading into Quitman, a little bit south of 84. That's going to eventually head into about northwest Valdosta. So if you're in southern Georgia right now in these areas, you're going to have some severe thunderstorms heading your way as well. Luckily, we're not really seeing any signs of rotation in this right now, so we shouldn't be too concerned, except this possible little area up there could come into something. Just keep an eye on that. But this one that we are tracking in Leon County right now has crossed Thomasville Road. It's in the process of doing that right now, a bit to the south of Bradfordville. It's a little less organized than we saw before, which is a very good sign, but still, if you're on Thomasville Road right now heading to or from work, it's not great conditions right now, especially because on the west side of this is where we have most of those severe thunderstorms that are going to start pushing through, so it's still not very safe conditions to go driving right now. Here's that area that we were tracking that moved from the southwest, but luckily that's diminished quite a bit right now, but we still have to keep an eye out on it because things could continue to spawn up, because look at how strong these thunderstorms are right now to the south of Bradfordville. So if you're in Leon County, anywhere in the Big Bend region, especially into South Georgia, watch these severe thunderstorm warnings, because at any time they could start to evolve into tornado warnings. So if you're on your way from home work today, please be careful. For now, I'm Josh Green.